Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm excited because it's that time of year. The Sephora savings event is happening right now. I know that a lot of creators do a ton of content around this event, which I do as well. So I'm gonna be doing my first Sephora haul. I probably will have more because let's be honest, products keep dropping. So keep an eye out for possibly another Sephora haul. But I'm just gonna show you what I picked up so far. Of course, I will link everything that I showed today down below in my description box. If you're new here, I hope you stick around and subscribe, and let's go ahead and get into what I picked up from Sephora. Okay, so before I get into what I picked up, I want to say thank you to Sephora for sponsoring this video. I always love working with them. I shop at Sephora more than any other retailer, and this event is huge because it only happens twice a year. So the Sephora Savings event started April 14th and it runs through April 24th. Now to shop this event, you must be a member of the Sephora Beauty Insider program. It's completely free to sign up, so I will have a link down below. If you are not already a beauty insider, highly recommend signing up so you can get access to shop the Sephora Savings event. Now there are 3 different Sephora Beauty Insider member tiers, so depending on what tier you are will determine what discount you get and what dates you can shop. So Rouge members get 20% off and first access to shop starting April 14th through the 17th, and then they can shop obviously the entire event, which goes through April 24th. VIB members get 15% off starting April 18th through April 24th. And insiders will get 10% off starting April 18th through the 24th. So definitely more time to shop this year for the insiders, so take advantage of that. On top of the tier specific discounts, Sephora collection is 30% off for all tiers for the entire length of the event. So April 14th through April 24th, you can get 30% off all Sephora collection. They also are offering free shipping to all tiers with no minimum order amount. So free shipping on any order, all tiers for the whole length of the event. The promo code this year is Save Now for all tiers. That is a multi-use code in store and online. So you can use it as many times as you'd like if you want to, continue placing orders, whether you're popping into a Sephora, you're doing a store pickup, or you're just ordering online. You can definitely take advantage of curbside and same-day delivery as well, which I do quite often. So now is the perfect time to stock up on your holy grail products, or maybe try something new that you've been eyeing. So if you haven't yet signed up to become a beauty insider, I will have the link at the top of my description box. It is free and it gives you access to this event. I will have all the information as well down below in case you want to know the dates and the discount per tier. And I will link everything that I showed today. Everything is available at Sephora and the links will be down below. So I think I've said everything I need to say. Let's go ahead and get into what I picked up from Sephora. Okay, let's switch it up and start off with a couple lip products. I did get quite a few, so I want to try to break it up. Starting off with the LYS Beauty Speak Love Moisture Matte Lipstick. I love the packaging on this. It has almost like this faux leather feel, very slim, and I did pick up the color Sincere. I love just the vibe of LYS Beauty, and I also love the price point. It's one of the more affordable options at Sephora. So this is a moisture matte. I do like the color. It's a little bit of like a cooler tone pink, but it's very pigmented, one swipe, and it doesn't feel dry on the lips, but it's also not slipping and sliding. I don't think they have more than like 7 shades or something like that, but this was definitely the lightest, so I went for that one. Speaking of cool tone pinks, I did get another lipstick that's definitely cooler than I thought, but I think it's going to be beautiful with a grungy smoky eye. So this is from Sephora Collection, and this is the Cream Lip Stain Liquid Lipstick in the color 71 Pink Cashmere. So this definitely runs very, very cool. The formula I feel like I've tried before, but it's been a while, and I know my friend Cheryl has been raving about a really bright color recently from them. So it kind of intrigued me to try one of these. I feel like it's just been a while. I can't really remember what I think. Now they have a lot of shades, like a lot. I was overwhelmed trying to pick one. The formula feels really thin when I swatch it, and it does have sort of like a cake smell, but nothing really overpowering. So I'm interested to try this because it does say it's like a cream lip stain liquid lipstick. And after hearing Cheryl rave about that bright color in this formula, it just kind of intrigued me to try it again and see what I think. Jumping around a bit, but I did pick up 2 shampoos. So they're both restocks for me. The first one is the Way Detox Shampoo. This is a hardcore detox shampoo. It's very thick. You don't need a lot of it. It lathers really well, but I find that it doesn't strip or dry my hair as much as other detox shampoos I've tried in the past. This is something I want to use like once a week, depending on if I've styled my hair a lot and if I've used a lot of hairspray. It's really good to just detox and get everything out of your scalp. So this is something that I don't use every day, but just like once a week, once every, 2 or 3 washes to really get the gunk out, and I think it does a great job. And then of course I had to restock on my all-time favorite purple shampoo. This is the Olaplex number 4P Blonde Enhancer Toning Shampoo. This is intense. You really do not need to leave this on long. I leave it on for like a minute or 2. I do use it most times when I wash my hair because I do only wash my hair like twice a week usually, but you can see how deep this is. I mean, it is probably the strongest purple shampoo that I've ever tried. I also find that this formula distributes really evenly. I've had purple shampoos in the past where they sort of stick to certain places and not to others. This one just lathers really nicely and it distributes evenly throughout the hair and it gets the job done quickly, so I'm not spending an extra 5 or 10 minutes in the shower trying to tone my hair. All right, so next I want to talk about the eyeshadow palette that I picked up. I don't often buy palettes during these events because I typically buy them super fast to review for you guys, but this one I skipped over and then I kept looking at it and decided that I wanted to grab it. So this is from Dominique Cosmetics and it is the Essential palette. Now I have had luck with her formulas in the past. She's had a lot of like matte palettes and then palettes in this format, but this really just kind of spoke to me because it's very neutral, which is what I like. You have more of like your standard really creamy shimmers, and then you have a couple that are a little bit more chunky, but they are more intense. The mattes in here are beautiful, and I really like the distribution of tones just because I feel like you can go more like romantic with this mauve color, or you can keep it super just like neutral warm. And then you have this to blend out, and of course the black, which I use to do like a smoky wing. So far I've really been enjoying this, but I want to play around more and do like a really intense look. Let me know if you guys would want to see that. I feel like a few of you wanted me to pick this up. I don't know why I didn't. I think there was just a lot going on, but I kept going back to it and I was like, you know what? I'm going to add that to my cart. Next up, I did end up grabbing 2 different bronzers, 1 powder and 1 cream. So let's start off with the Pat McGrath bronzer. This is the new Skin Fetish Divine Bronzer in Bronze Dawn. So I chose this shade because it was described as like a warm golden, and I do tend to prefer my powder bronzers to run a little bit light and warm so that they really kind of give me that suntan in a compact. It feels really nice. It doesn't feel overly powdery, and I feel like this is going to be a good everyday color for me that I can just swipe on and build up without having to be too careful. So I am interested to try this. I'll probably film with this in a trying new makeup very soon. Along with the Pat McGrath, I've been eyeing this cream bronzer and I went ahead and picked it up. So this is from Freck Beauty and it is the Face Hack Sculpting Bronzer. This is so small. When I got it, I was like, oh my goodness, like the most compact cream bronzer. Although I know Milk Makeup has come out with smaller, cream bronzers and contours. I don't know if that's just like a travel friendly thing, but I was a little bit taken aback. So I got the color medium tan, and it kind of looks like a chapstick or like an SPF stick. It is not as emollient as I was expecting, just from a brand like Freck that seems to be much more like natural and glowy. It does seem to have a little bit of a glow to it, but there's no like noticeable shimmer or glitter, and it feels, I would say, silicone-like. It really seems to glide on the skin. I do feel like the shades run a little bit light, so keep that in mind. I think this is more of, honestly, like you're at the beach and you just want to add a little bit of dimension. I mean, I'm in Ohio. We're not, going to the beach on the regular, but I could see that this would be useful for somebody that just wants to swipe it on and go. Another product from Freck that I love is their moisturizer. So this is the Cactus and Vitamin C moisturizer. This is a repurchase for me. I have gone through 2 full tubes. It is very thick, but it lays well under makeup. I have used this in so many videos. You guys are probably sick of it, but it's a very thick, hydrating cream. But once you blend it out, it doesn't add a heavy layer that gives you like cakiness or makes your makeup slide off. It has like a citrus scent to it, but it is just my go-to for under my makeup, and it does have vitamin C, so hopefully, you know, brightening properties overall. But I just like the way that it feels under makeup. It gives me hydration, but it doesn't feel too heavy like some other moisturizers. Okay, let's talk about probably my favorite category, which is blush. I did only pick up 2 so far, but I have both of these formulas. I just got different colors. So the first one is the Haus Labs Color Fuse Blushes. So I have 3 shades, and then I did buy this one, so 4 of the 5. I got the shade Hibiscus Haze, which is more of that like mauve pink. So I'm wearing it today. I am in love with this formula. It is just perfection. It's pigmented, but it's not scary pigmented. It just lays beautifully on the skin. It's not full of shimmer or anything like that, so you don't have to worry about your texture being enhanced. I just think this formula is absolutely stunning. The packaging, presentation, this is my favorite product, hands down, from Haus Labs. I want more shades because I have 4 of the 5 now, and I love them all. This next blush, I couldn't resist the hype. People love this brand and their products so much, and I do like this product, so I wanted to try one of the new shades from the Rare Beauty liquid blushes. So I picked up Virtue. She came out with 2 different shades, and I asked Cheryl which one, and she said this one, and that was the one I was leaning towards. Now this one is really pretty. It's like a terracotta peachy color, but a little bit darker than what I would usually go for. And I feel like it's going to give you like that sunburnt sort of look. This formula is so pigmented. 1 dot is all you need. So it's definitely not something that I would just slather on, but people go crazy over this formula. And I do have to say it's a really beautiful formula. You just have to be careful and use minimal product. But I think this will be a beautiful shade for summer to make me look like I've been in the sun, even if maybe I haven't. Also from Rare Beauty, she just released a bunch of her lip oils. So I knew I wanted to pick one up. I couldn't decide, but I got the color Happy. So this is an interesting product because I feel like it's more of like a water lip tint stain. I'm swatching it down here because it will stain. So it's very thin and it's comfortable, but then it doesn't kind of have that super high shine look that most lip oils do, but it leaves a stain behind. So it kind of looks like a little bit of a juicy kind of watercolor, and then once you wipe it away, you're left with a stain, which you guys know I love a stain, but I do think that it's not a traditional lip oil. So if you're expecting something super glossy and hydrating, I don't think this is the product. I feel like this is a product that would be beautiful to put on, again, if you're like out in the summer, maybe at the pool, something like that. And when it wears off, you're left with a stain, which I personally find very flattering. So I will be using this in a video to come and give you my thoughts. But if you've tried this, let me know your opinion down below. Along with the Rare Beauty, I did grab 2 different lip oil formulas I've never tried before. So the first one is from Merit Beauty. So these are new. They're called the Shade Slick Gelée tinted lip oils. I got the pinky color, and when I swatch this, it seems really sheer. I also don't smell a scent. I was hoping for a little bit more pigment just because, you know, I love some pigment in my lip oil. And this one feels more like, I would say, like a gel. It doesn't feel overly like high shine. So you can see as it sits on my hand, it has a little bit of a pink tint, but it's really, really sheer. I think this is the first product I've ever tried from Merit. So let me know your favorite products from Merit Beauty down below if there's anything else I need to try. I was looking at one of their like baby pink cream blushes, but I just haven't bought it yet. The other lip oil I picked up is actually from a hair brand. This is the Gisou Honey Infused Lip Oil. I have to say the packaging is absolutely stunning. It is a glass bottle. It's just really aesthetically beautiful. So one of you guys told me this is really, really nice. It seems incredibly high shine and hydrating, but it definitely feels like it's going to give you crazy shine. It's very thin. I'm just gonna apply it to try. But it almost just like coats your lips and gives you that glossiness. If you don't like sticky, you would love this because it's not sticky at all. I don't know if I smell a scent. I don't think so. I don't smell a scent, but it's interesting that a hair brand has like a lip oil. Again, I would love to see some tinted colors. This may be my favorite packaging ever on a lip oil. I just think it's so aesthetically beautiful, and the formula feels really, really nice. Again, more of a natural product that you throw on when your lips feel dry. This is definitely high shine, and it's very, very comfortable. It's really, really beautiful. So I'm glad that I picked this up. Moving on next to some restocks. So these are products that I use every day. I may not show them on camera as much because they're just kind of boring products, but the Huda Beauty brow pencil, I have gone through so many of these. I have the shade medium brown. I love this pencil for like defining, really detail work. This is the smallest brow pencil I've ever tried. So I really like the fact that it's tiny, but it's also more of a dry formula, so it doesn't slip and slide. This is one that I would use to line the bottom side of my brow or to do the little hair-like strokes. I go through these like water, so I always want to pick them up at a discount, but it is just one of my tried and true. And then I do have a newer brow product that I've been using and loving, so I went ahead and grabbed a restock. This is the Melt Cosmetics Perfectionist Brow Ultra Fine Pen. So this is one of the pen brow hair, kind of mimics brow hairs. I love this because, again, it is so tiny. It's the smallest one that I've ever had, so it's really good for precision. My only complaint is there is one shade. So this is Universal Brown. It works great for me, but if you have deeper hair, I don't know if it would work. And I find that it's pigmented, but it's not overly pigmented where you look like you have stripes on your brows. So this is a product that I have been enjoying. I've been using it a ton, so I went ahead and picked up a restock because I definitely wanted to get it at a discount. I did also grab a full size of the Velour Lash Adhesive. This is so good. I don't know why, but I had a sample size, I think from one of my Sephora orders, and I tried it, and I love this because the glue gets tacky very quickly. I don't like when I have to let my lashes sit with the glue on for like a minute and a half, and if you don't allow it to get tacky, it just slides all over. This just gets tacky super quick. I would say like 30 seconds or less, and I find that I don't have lifting. I usually have an issue with my inner corners lifting, but this has saved me from that. So I've just been really impressed with this lash glue overall. I also like the fact that it's not in a squeezy tube, so you actually do have an applicator. So I actually probably should add one or two more to my cart just so I can stock up before the next event. This next product I have in one color and I really love it. So I went ahead and grabbed a lighter shade. This is the multi-liner from Tower 28, and I got the color Work of Art. So I originally got the brown shade that's a little bit deeper, and it is so easy to smudge on your lash line to do like a winged liner. But this is an interesting product because you can use it on your lips, your cheeks, your eyes. So this color I got more specifically for my lips, and it's what I'm wearing right now. It's just a cool tone, kind of pinky brown shade, which is definitely my speed. And what I like about it is it's very creamy, but it's not slipping all over. And then if you want to smudge it on your eyes, you can do that, and it just smudges beautifully. So again, this color is a little bit light for eyeliner for me personally, but I do hope to see them come out with more shades because I really like the formula for lip liner and eyeliner. So I think it is a really nice multi-use product. I did pick up one brush in this haul. This one really intrigued me. This is from Patrick Ta, and this is the nose contour brush. So on one side, you have the perfect shape to contour your nose and get that precision. And then you have a fluffy side to really blend it out and up into your brow bone. So I think it's going to be a winner. I saw this and immediately added it to my loves list. I haven't tried it yet. I am curious. I would think think that it would work for powders and also cream products, but this shape seems perfect because I do tend to use brushes like this to really get that precision, but oftentimes they're not as thin. So I feel like this is gonna give you even more of like that snatched look. So I'll try this in a trying new makeup as well, and we'll see if it works. All right, and to finish this haul, I went a little crazy with these Makeup by Mario lip colors. I just couldn't decide what shade, so I've ended up grabbing 5, and I am like, why? Why do I do this? I should try a formula first before I go, you know, jumping head first. Now, the only one that I have tried on my lips is the hot pink. This is interesting because it's very thin. It's supposed to be plumping, but I don't really feel any plumping effects other than maybe a little bit like of a minty feel. The problem is that it just doesn't last that long on the lips. I do love like a neon popsicle sort of look, and it does give that to me. I just wish that it left like a stain behind. I feel like if these left a stain behind, then I could see them, you know, being more long-term wear. It's just something that you're gonna have to reapply quite a bit. Now, I haven't tried the other shades on my lips yet, but it seems like the hot pink leans a little bit more sheer. This shade right here is the soft nude, which is definitely like a cooler brown. I also picked up cool pink, which I just went a little wild here. This is definitely like a purpley, I mean, look how pigmented that is. This shade looked gorgeous, which is called Poppy, and it is a bright, bright red. Super beautiful and shiny. And then, I don't know why, but seeing the model wear this, I did pick up Mulberry, which is, I believe, the deepest shade. These are kind of varying in pigmentation. Cool pink is very pigmented, whereas a couple of them seem a little bit more sheer, but they are all super high shine. So let me know your thoughts down below, but I'm excited to try these other shades. I think this shade will be gorgeous for summer. All right, guys, so I think that is everything for my Sephora haul. I will link everything that I showed today down below in my description box. Of course, you can get everything at Sephora. I will have all the information down below to sign up to the Beauty Insider program as well. Let me know what you guys picked up so far. I will probably have another haul. It wouldn't surprise me. I don't think it would surprise you either. So keep your eyes peeled for that. But I'll continue to test these products or try some of them that I haven't yet and keep you guys updated. So thank you guys again so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.